the damn thing. Make love and dance and sing, yeah. You got to get on the floor. You know. Do the damn thing. Make love and dance and sing, yeah. You got to get on the floor. You know life can give you more. Come on! Do the damn thing. Make love and dance and sing, yeah. You got to get on the floor. You know life can give you more. Come on! And do the damn thing. Go ahead and do the damn thing.
All right. This is Jay Cleary. I'm the producer of the Groovin in the Park Festival. And we're having Soul Motivators play this Friday. And I'm really lucky to have Shahi, the lead singer of the Soul Motivators, with us. How are you doing, Shahi?
Amazing.
Oh, that's
so
lovely.
Good.
You look like you're glowing. Are you just like back from a beach or something?
Exactly. Literally just came back from the beach with the kids and my husband.
Oh, very nice. So, hey, what I remember when we last saw each other was at Lee's Palace, sold out show, CD release party for Do the Damn Thing, world tour planned. Then what happened?
And then pandemic happened and kind of stopped the show, literally. Yeah, that was the last, I guess, public show for the Soul Motivators, the Lee's Palace, our album release party, February 2020. We had a European tour booked, we had a Canada-wide tour booked, and then, you know, the crash of the world. And literally stopped us in our tracks, but it's been good, you know, like I'm seeing a lot more listens on Spotify. So people are at home listening to the music, and I'm noticing, you know, some payments come through from SoCan. So I'm like, okay, people are buying the music, thank God. Mm-hmm. So, you know, while I was stuck at home, me and my husband, we just decided, let's have another baby. And so that's where I'm at. I've just been home with the baby and writing music and collecting little SoCan checks.
Wow, well, congratulations on the family, and that's awesome. So from what I understand, that didn't even slow you down. Obviously, with the pandemic, you guys actually kept, you know, working on new material. Like, tell us, like, how is that going? You know, where are you at in that process?
Yeah, so with the pandemic, I learned that I needed to get really good on my music software quickly so that I could keep up with recording new music and doing it all remotely, like not going into a studio. So I had to brush up my Ableton skills. And so I've been recording demo vocals and sending them to Mark, and Mark sends me things, and James sends me things as well. And so we just bounce tracks literally from one another until we find something that we're all excited about, and then we'll bring it to the whole band. And so now that things are open, we're starting to rehearse, which is exciting, and like take all these tracks that have just been bouncing around and doing them in person. And so then the songs take on new life and we see what actually has been working. So we've been busy, like it hasn't stopped. We've just kind of spent more time with the creativity side of it.
So from what I understand, you guys will probably release a new album before you guys head out on any new tours or.
It's looking so, yeah.
So, you know, I knew you mostly through joining the Soul Motivators. I know that you have a big history as a performer in your own right. You know, I think you could easily be backed by the Soul Motivator for like a solo project. And I heard Mark say that once upon a time. Tell me just a little bit about your background and like, how did you even end up as the lead singer as the Soul Motivators?
So like that almost didn't even happen. Okay. What happened was, obviously, you know, Lydia Prasad, the previous singer of the Soul Motivators, she went on to work on her solo project. And so Soul Motivators is looking for a new singer. And Voltaire reached out to lots of heavy hitter singers in Toronto, some singers who even have bigger names than myself. And I saw the message about a month late. For some reason, his message to me got just mixed up in my inbox, and I found it a month late. And I figured, oh, they probably already found somebody. And he told me some of the other singers they were looking at. And I'm like, oh, they're better than me. They're more known. But my husband was like, you should still just call him and say sorry that you missed the message number one, and just double check. So I did, and he's like, oh, we're actually having auditions this week. Can you come in? And so I went in. It was crazy synergy, and all the guys, like, we all like crushed on each other really quickly. And the rest is history. Like, they were like, no, we want you. It's your gig if you'll take it. And I'm like, hells yes. Because a couple things happened. Like, the Soul Motivators have this huge track record. They're well known. They have albums. They have presence. But me at the time, I wasn't well known. I've been singing, you know, since I was a kid, but like, I wasn't as established. And so Soul Motivators have really helped raise my brand so that people know me. And it's just been an amazing ride, amazing relationship.
Well, tell us more about like the ride beforehand. Like, what was the type of stuff you were working on, and what were the, you know, the projects that you were involved in?
So before the Soul Motivators, I wasn't as focused as on becoming an original artist. I was doing like, a lot of like wedding gigs, bar gigs. I was hosting my own open mics. Like before Soul Motivators, my vision for my career was not as grand as it is now. Still like having fun and entertaining folks, but not to the level that the Soul Motivators helped me get to.
Well, I know that you've rubbed shoulders with some other, you know, Canadian luminaries. Tell us about your work with Gowan. I was always curious about that.
Oh my God. Oh, that's been amazing. That's honestly all thanks to my good friend Cleopatra Williams. She was working with actually Lawrence Gowan's brother, Terry Gowan, and I met Terry Gowan at one of Cleopatra's events, and he said, "You know what? My brother is looking for a backup singer to go on tour," and I was just like, "Oh, really? Like me? Okay, sure." And so like I literally toured Quebec and Ontario with Lawrence Gowan, like doing all his big hits, you know, songs that we've been hearing on the radio forever. And he's just such a professional, such a gentleman. I actually toured with him when I was about 4 months pregnant.
Wow.
And we were on a sleeper van, and usually the star of the show takes the bedroom in the sleeper van. So that would have been Lawrence Gowan, but he gave his bedroom to me because I was pregnant, and he like slept in the van with everybody else. And I was like, you are like not only a star, but like a true gentleman, sir. And so working with him was amazing. Again, it was crazy education, working with someone who is such a professional and who has been a professional in the business for so long. And so I'm truly humbled and honored.
Wow, that's an incredible story. So, you know what I wanted to do is just take a quick break and play one of your videos. Set this up for me. It's going to be the Do the Damn Thing. The music video is awesome. Like, how did the song come about in the video?
Yeah, awesome. So the song is written by Nigel Pitt, who is the previous percussionist from the Soul Motivators. He wrote the song fully. He wanted to write a song for me that really summed up my energy level and kind of my approach to the stage. And so I was very honored that he wrote that song for me. And I hope that I've done him justice, but it's Do the Damn Thing. It's all about being completely unapologetic, not letting any obstacles stand in your way as you're going about your life. And yeah, doing the damn thing and kicking life in the balls.
Well, let's play that right now.
Yeah.
Do the damn thing. Make love and dance and sing, yeah. You got to get on the floor. You know life can give you more. Come on! And do the damn thing. Go ahead and do the damn thing. Get on the floor, let it go, and do the damn thing. Never mind whoever's watching, you got to express what you got deep inside, girl. Act like you know, show it off, know what good love brings. Move your body to the rhythm, it's the beat that gives you life and gives you vibe. When your back's to the wall, you can only do or die. Always trust your heart, cause you know it never lies. You got to be yourself, it's the only way to fly. Keep your head up, take your worries, and release them to the sky.
And we're back.
Awesome.
I really like the animation in that video. Tell us about how did that come about?
Honestly, that's completely John Kong's creation with, I can't remember the artist that he collabed with, but that was like John Kong and this artist, they took the song and they were very inspired and they created the video and we all saw it and we're like, it's amazing. And so I love all of it.
So that must have been pretty incredible. Just coming and watch that visual. So John Kong is the head honcho of Do Right Music, and he is the label owner for the couple of albums that you guys have put out, the Soul Motivators. Tell us a little bit about working with John and your experiences.
John Kong is a man of mystery. He's the kind of guy who he has the best poker face I've ever seen in this business. His face is the same if he loves it or if he hates it, so you're never really sure. But once he gets and he pushes it, you know that he loves it. And so I love working with him. I love that it's really grassroots, his label. I'm excited to see it even expand and for us to do more together. But we definitely love working with John Kong.
Cool. And really, I actually worked with John over many, many years, working directly with the label, and then, being as his friend and collaborator. So really, this whole show that we're working on is really about celebrating Do Right Music from its, early jazz roots, working with someone like Elizabeth Shepard and Ivana Santilli, to today, which is Soul Motivators and Tush and the Love Me Not. So this has been a really exciting. Do you actually feel like the Do Right has a little sense of family?
Oh, for sure. For sure. Like the other artists that are in, that are also signed to Do Right are good friends of ours and the Soul Motivators. I'm really good friends with Camila from Tush. And so getting on a show with her together, it's just like pure sisterhood and awesomeness.
Really? Well, I'm really excited. I wanted to play one last video. Maybe set up this one. This was live at the Lee's Palace. We talked about it earlier. This was the seed release party. The live video is incredible. Why don't you just tell us, lead us out this, and we're going to see you on Friday at the 5th annual Groovin in the Park Festival Do Right Music Showcase at Guildwood Go Station, with the Love Me Nots, with Tush, with Jason Palma, John Kong. Soul Motivators is going to be headlining. Lead us through what you're going to see here in this video as a preview of the concert on Friday.
Yeah, so this was our, like I said, our last show that we did before the pandemic. It was, in my opinion, one of the strongest Soul Motivator shows that has happened to date. It was a sweaty, carefree, just love-filled time. And everybody who was in that room, that sold out room, will testify to how powerful this performance was. And it was not just my doing, it was the energy and the exchange between me, the band, the audience, the bartenders, the staff, and like just circulating back and forth. And so you're going to experience this right now. You are going to experience this also this coming Friday. And yeah, I hope to see you there in your cars. I hope they go roll down the window and give me a little peace sign and scream and dance and do your thing. And let's just be really free up together.
Awesome. Shahi, thanks so much for your time today.
Yeah, thank you.
This is a love thing.
Newfunk.ca presents the Do Right Soul Revue Drive-In Concert, Friday, July 23rd, celebrating Toronto's top live music performers, including new disco sensation Tush, hot off the release of their debut album Fantastic, and Canada's explosive funk act, the Soul Motivators, plus hip-hop MC Odario, Cinematic Soul Quartet, The Love Me Nots, and DJs Jason Palma, John Kong, and DJ Keskase, live at the Guildwood Goat Station parking lot on Kingston Road. Doors open at 6 p.m. Tickets via Eventbrite or at beachesjazz.ca. On Friday, July 23rd, we'll be grooving in the parking lot for a night of soul, funk, disco, and dance, safely from the comfort of your own vehicle.